We rolling? All right.
Recorded.
Big day here at the Dirty But Well-Dressed Studios.
Empire.
Headquarters. Corporate offices.
Yeah. We're not down the trenches. We're in the filings today.
Yeah. So 34?
Five. 35 on the episode. 10 on the record review.
Yeah. So we're, in the not so distant future, we've got episode 50 coming on. We've got a special guest for that one.
So we've now eclipsed our subscribers, right? So
Have we?
Now we're on more episodes than we have.
Special guest coming on episode 50. Matthew Tripp, the man who claimed to be Nikki's Six.
Yes.
We're going to have him in the studio.
We met him at the Sinclair, and he said he'd be cool with coming on for a bag of chips and a 40.
Right.
Oddly, he lives in Twin Falls as well, so he's really living out the fantasy.
He's just taking it up to the full hilt.
Yeah, he got a pressing of that book, and
Yeah.
it's not.
So we spent last night watching a few videos.
Yeah.
What was the highlight?
Well, I can't get the Jafria song out of my head, Lonely in Love. I don't even think we watched that song, but
We didn't watch that. Did they play it in the concert?
I don't think so. Or maybe it was played. I don't remember, but it was in my head when
I've got Rock Rules in my head.
Rock Rules.
That was the song they opened with. Rock Rules.
Right, Rock Rules. I've never even heard that song. It must be
There's a
damn
rock
awful.
anthem if you've never heard one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I feel bad for Greg Jafria's roadies with those stacks of synthesizers he has and the patching. And anyway, he probably gets there, 45 minutes before sound check just to get everything patched and
Jesus.
make sure everything's got a line.
Maybe. I really enjoyed the House of Lords last night.
Yeah. Those videos? Yeah. They were good.
It's kind of fun to revisit that.
I was going to send you one last night because I found Gene Simmons and Rick Dees had his own talk show. Do you know that?
Oh.
Back in the 80s.
Okay.
And Gene Simmons was there and he had House of Lords there too.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
His new proteges.
Yeah. But Glenn Isley was nowhere to be
They're going to be huge. Cheyenne.
Yeah. And we could consult Easton on this one, huh?
Right. I mean, we watched some hair shit, but obviously, we tuned into the Deserta, Midnight Faces.
Yeah.
It's a cool couple bands, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them. They're not polar opposites of hair metal.
Yeah.
And they're actually quite different from each other while being similar. So much Americana, I thought, from that singer in Midnight Faces.
Yeah.
Just his vocal style and stuff. Just that old Jackson Browne, running on empty type vibe. Maybe you wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
I got that.
I don't really know Jackson Browne, so I mean,
Oh.
I hear the reference a lot, but
Yeah.
so I've got an idea of what it's like. But
Yeah. Rocking chair on the porch
yeah,
out in the Indiana,
I gotcha.
looking at the main line.
Indiana, D-Train, you out there? I talked to D-Train over the weekend. He's in
Did you?
Indiana. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Cool.
he's in Indiana right now. So
Missed that dude.
yeah,
Like to get us all back into the fold.
get him back up here. Get him on an ep.
Yeah. Get Vinny Dickinson over here.
Ben Dickinson,
Yeah.
Chad,
Get Chad, yeah.
DJ Dandelion.
Yeah.
Maybe bring in Rocker Steve to talk about the merits of Elliot Easton signature guitars.
Yeah. That'd take quite a bit, right? He's got
Timber. We can go political.
Get Timber in here.
Yeah.
What were we at? 5 count on Easton's signature series?
I
Yeah.
think so. Was the Dean actually a signature guitar,
Yeah.
or was it just him promoting Dean?
No, it's
He had
a
his
Sig.
own. He had his own Dean.
I believe.
It looked like such a metal guitar.
And New Wave at the same time. Because he looks New Wave.
Well, he looks new wave, but he looks like completely mismatched, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, God. Waiting.
We brought in a special box of
And we have
treasure
guests.
today.
We should not be rude to our guests.
That's true. Cats can't leave the shit alone.
Catcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, good viewing last night.
Yeah, yeah. Which
I just did that download you gave me from the Midnight Faces, and it was 160. That's the bit rate.
That's low, right?
Yeah.
Really?
128 is probably the lowest for music.
160?
Yeah, it's usually not like that. It's not that old, is it? 2015?
2016.
Because I noticed everybody usually started picking it up and making them high quality.
320, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Or at least 256 or variable bit rate or something.
Jesus.
That sits there. Yeah, I thought that was weird.
I wonder if you can find a better copy illegally.
Probably. But I bet the Bandcamp is that's where you bought it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's probably, those are all whatever you want. But it's probably, $8 to buy it or $7? Probably not too expensive.
Well,
just the digital, not the vinyl.
Usually they send you a link, like when you buy an album. Here's your download for...
Yeah.
I mean, I know the record came with a card in it, but I wonder... I should go to Bandcamp and see what my options are.
Yeah, that's what I love about Bandcamp. You've got everything. AAC, FLAC, 320, you name it.
Yeah. I know for this whole past year and a half, everyone's been on Bandcamp Fridays, because I think that's really cool, Bandcamp, how they waive their portion of the earnings and it all goes to the band. But I'm like, I think that's so fucking cool. I support them on non-Bandcamp Fridays because fuck it, I want to give Bandcamp some love too.
I just like the site so much, and I like their options.
Yeah,
and they put it in your collection for you. And
I just wish there was a way to organize your collection though.
Yeah, that would be good
because they just throw it in as you purchase it.
Yeah,
so it's
actually there's a sorting option in there.
Is there?
Yeah, it's not vast.
Leave it to me to not dig into it.
It's not great.
Yeah,
but But the thing is, you can also download it for the rest of your life. Whenever, if you need to go back to make maybe you want a CD level copy.
Right.
That's
really cool.
I'm with you on that. I support them.
Yeah.
Bandcamp.
Well,
so we get this box. We've been teasing this. We're going to go through the box.
Todd and I have been talking for a while. I've got all my CDs boxed up in my garage. Probably, I don't know, between 3,000 and 4,000. I don't remember what my final count was.
Oh, you did count them as you were doing it?
No.
Oh, you just made a rough count and then...
Yeah.
Well, that's still...
At one point I counted them and then I just stopped, right? So
if you're at 3 and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or 4. Closer to 4, closer to 3, doesn't matter. It's still a lot of freaking CDs, man.
Right. So what we decided to do is to go through these boxes, over the course of the next little while and just kind of revisit the collection because they've been out there for a decade.
Have they 10 years?
Maybe.
How long?
Or longer?
Really?
Yeah, I remember sitting in my office upstairs just kind of going through my collection. I'd rip 20 to 30 at a time and just kind of make a little evening of it, pour a drink, start ripping. So
wow.
And as I did that, I started boxing them up alphabetically and
they're out there.
Yeah.
And now one of them's in here,
which it's the first box, which was not intentional.
The reason that it makes it, we always talk about these bands that are really obscure, and you would seem to buy most everything that seemed. So as we would talk more about these bands, you would say, I would say, you maybe have that, or you'd say, I do have that, or
maybe I have it,
or maybe I have.
Sometimes there are those maybes.
Prompted this. Yeah. Let's go through them, and because there's going to be surprises too, which I'm excited about.
All right, should we get started?
Because what's more exciting than going through files?
Good point.
It's exciting for me. I'm just going to say that. So if the listeners are not excited, I don't know what to tell you. Did I say listeners? Sorry about plural on that.
Well, I mean, here we go, right?
Yeah. Get it.
I'm trying to figure out what would have been first. So they're alphabetized, but obviously putting them in the box kind of shifts.
You don't have to go exactly at alphabet, right?
Yeah.
Grab a handful. We'll do the whole box.
Abandoned Pools. The Reverb EP.
Just like we just said. I don't know. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they early 2000s. Or probably late 90s, early 2000s. You know, we've talked in the past few episodes, or at least I've talked, there's been kind of this flicker stick resurgence.
Oh, yeah.
So there's been some talk of this band because they did a tour together back in probably 01 or 02.
Nothing like ghosting your audiences with those two names.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
yeah.
There's this band I'm listening to. I can't remember their name.
People are hitting the fast forward button.
Abandoned Pools. I like it.
They had a really attractive chick bass player, though.
Really?
They did.
Speaking of, we were talking about earlier.
What's this wee business? Don't drag me into your fucking pool.
Well, yeah, I don't know this.
Yeah.
It's a promo.
I bought a lot of promos, man.
But probably cheap.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like $4 bins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, dude.
Which, you know what's funny? They're not. Oh, maybe you got it at a used record shop.
Yeah, a lot of Grey
So I was going to say
Whale.
they're not supposed to sell these.
Grey Whale or wherever, right?
Okay, yeah.
Come on, dude.
Still not supposed to sell them. They should just have a bag of these and then chuck them in when you make a purchase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Another Abandoned Pools.
as long as they can get away with it.
Armed to the teeth. Yeah.
I like the name of the album.
Yeah. It's a great name.
Yeah. Oh, you said early 2000s?
Probably.
Yeah, look at that. You'd think this is the name of the band. Look at the size of that FBI anti-piracy warning on there.
Ooh, they're not fucking around. Again, it's got another hole punched in it, so it was another...
Oh, it's a promo. Yeah, this is when they were trying to say. That's what Gene Simmons was saying. I was watching episodes with him last night, and he blames the record companies. He says, once you let one of those foxes into the hen house, then the rest of the foxes are going to come in and take all the, you know what I mean? Meaning the fans killed music, but he blames the record companies because he says they should have sued the first person that downloaded.
Oh, okay.
But they never did, so now it's just...
Yeah.
It made it worthless.
Yes.
The product, because
Sure.
you don't have to pay for it. But again, this is Gene Simmons talking. Oh my God, dude.
More Abandoned Pools.
Completest. See, that cover would have scared me right off.
Yeah.
This is kind of what I mean by the red balloon photo. Reminiscent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, are we writing a children's book? What exactly are we doing? Okay. It's early.
All right.
All right.
I get what you're saying. I mean, that cover is like early 2000s alternative rock.
This is kind of the order then?
Yeah, I think.
That and then...
Because what I would usually do when I was alphabetizing my collection, I'd do it by the band, but I would put their collection in order of...
Right. Same here.
Chronological order, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to do it.
I mean,
it's the simplest.
How do you do it any other way,
It's
right?
the default way.
And then it turns out I did have an AC/DC CD.
Did you ever see High Fidelity?
Yeah, but back when it came out, so I don't remember much of it.
He's sitting there and he's got all his records out, and one of his workers comes over and he goes, "What are you doing, man?" He goes, "Just sorting my records." And he goes, "How you doing it?" He goes, "Not alphabetically, like it's some simple bitch shit." He goes, "No." He goes, "Well, then how?" And Cusack goes, "Autobiographically."
I remember
And he's
that
like,
now that you say
"No way." Silly. I don't know if anybody would do that. Maybe they would.
I don't know how you'd remember it.
I don't either. I don't have that kind of memory.
With the amount of music we purchase, right?
Yeah.
So
When you and I and Perez hung out, we wrote that one riff. Do you remember? It reminded me of this album, so I went out and bought it, and that's why it's right here. And that was the year of 2001.
Oh.
You, huh? I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Same here. I wouldn't remember it. You said you didn't? But
I wasn't sure if I did or not. First AC/DC record in my CD collection.
Back in Black, one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people's most hated of all time.
Yeah.
Especially the youngers, like the Malins, stuff like they hate this.
Oh yeah, I
Hate this shit. The
yes.
screechy vocal of
Yep.
Brian Johnson.
I'm definitely a Bond guy. I mean, I love this record, but
I like Bond too, but
Bond's just
If I had to make
Bond's sleazier.
that might be the case. But this album's, for me, better. The songs and the sound,
Yeah.
it rips.
Okay.
But I do like Bond. I do like James Bond. Don't get me wrong.
All right, moving on. We're getting into Aerosmith.
Oh, all right.
Draw the Line.
Yep.
Probably one of my favorite Aerosmith records.
Great record, man.
I've got that on vinyl.
Yeah.
Just an old fucking war-torn copy on vinyl. It's perfect.
Yeah. It's got a real color discoloration.
Oh, it's just,
jacket, right?
it's just fucking grainy, and it's a crackly record, which I think sounds perfect on a 70s Aerosmith record.
Yeah. Yeah. So, $4.99 Record Exchange.
Okay.
This has a date of 8/27/09.
Cool.
So that's probably...
I must have picked that up here at
right
the Record
around
Exchange.
somewhere. Well, that sticker could have stayed on there a long time, huh?
Yeah.
But not that long. So,
Yeah, who knows?
who knows? Exactly. Actually, you know what? They still have $4.99 CDs.
Oh, yeah.
There, so maybe this could have...
Yeah.
You never know when you could have got that.
Yeah.
Greatest Hits.
Aerosmith Greatest Hits. I remember one of my older brothers had that on cassette back in the early 80s, maybe. I remember that being listened to a lot while we were up on the farm working.
Yeah. I hate to get critical. I really despise their ballads.
Yeah.
When I was young, Dream On was the coolest shit song. It still is a cool song. But everything else they do, their rockers kick ass.
They do.
I love them. So this has Dream On, #1.
I know.
But it was probably their best-selling single, so to do a Greatest Hits,
Yeah.
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been my select choice. I would have stuck it at the last song.
Gotcha.
But I love them. Love this band.
Now,
Do you ever get in conversations with younger people about, and this is an old man cast, by the way, about Aerosmith, and they go, ugh.
Is it because they only know 80s and 90s Aerosmith?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to move into that range now.
Oh, I didn't know you had permanent vacation.
Yeah.
We can edit this out later if you want, Ren.
Oh, no, man.
I'm
I'll take
kidding
full
around.
ownership.
Kidding, dude. Remember on that one...
Ragdoll? You heard Ragdoll, Todd?
Do you remember that last time when you said,
Yeah.
I was trying to shit on it, and you go, I don't know, I think it's got some good ones on it. And then I realized I've only heard
You only know the singles.
I only know the singles. I don't know anything else on this record.
So there's a couple. Yeah, I like not Ragdoll. St. John, Hangman Jury. Hangman Jury's killer. And that's about it. I don't mind the singles.
Dude looks like a lady, no. Ragdoll, no. But I need to hear the rest. In fact, Angel? Oh, God.
Should we cue it up?
What
Well,
were we talking about the other day? The shittiest bands.
yeah.
Not songs.
Not songs.
Okay. You know what? I actually bought this one.
Pump by Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, because I didn't love it in an elevator. I thought it's a good jam.
Yeah.
Young Lust. It's good.
Young Lust is good.
Then I kind of don't remember the rest of it. Jeannie's Got a Gun. It's not Angel bad, but it's not great.
Right.
Right?
What else is on there?
Look, I love this band. I don't want to shit on them. It's just it's not my favorite era.
Definitely. I need to look at that track list again, too. Should have brought my glasses. Jesus Christ, old man.
Oh, fuck. Tell me about it. Want me to get the magnifying glass out?
Right. Yeah.
You don't know?
Not much there.
I just don't remember.
What It Takes? Oh, that's a big ballad of theirs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was it singles and videos and shit?
Maybe? I don't know. I hadn't completely tapped out yet. This is the one that forced me to tap out.
No, I don't remember this. Living on the Edge.
What's the name of the record?
Get a Grip.
Get a Grip. Aerosmith, Get a Grip. I remember where I lived when I bought it. And I remember taking it home and putting it on and just being utterly disappointed. I was living in the Avs. I was new to Salt Lake, living in the Avs.
On this one?
Yeah, I was on 678 3rd Avenue. It was this old house big old house that the owner had converted into about 4 apartments.
Yeah.
So
Wait, I went there before. We drank there before, right? By the Capitol?
no, that was Hillside Avenue.
No. Yeah.
I remember that apartment because you could hear people fucking in the other units. I could hear people if they farted. There was no sound barrier.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's such an unnerving. I do that here, kind of, sometimes.
You hear them upstairs?
Well, no,
Oh, you're worried about it. Yeah.
I'm not. I just kind of. You're just aware that somebody's up there, and you don't want to.
Yeah.
I know you're like, yeah, you shouldn't care. Nobody can hear you, but I always think about it.
Yeah. All right. Fucking roadie. Right? We can tell someone's worked backline.
This is the way of the stage.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, kind of a turd.
What year was it?
92 or 3.
Okay, so I forgot about this, and I want to say this.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is how it was for me. I'm not going to speak for you. But back then, I mean, we grew up on Aerosmith. So each album that would come out, was like,
come on.
So you're saying there's a chance, you know?
Yeah.
And we'd roll the dice. I would.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so maybe that's kind of,
I think I was still in that mode. Like we talked about this episodes back. Think of Motley Crue when Theater of Pain came out. We bought it the day it was released, usually.
Yeah.
Fucking it's follow up, Shout at the Devil. Fuck yeah, here we go. And you put it in and you're like, huh. Yeah. I need to listen again.
But you'd work at it.
You're like, I like this.
I like this band.
You're trying to think it convincingly. I like this.
I do.
I think I was still probably in that mode with Aerosmith.
Okay.
And also at that time, I was kind of going through a shift in what I was listening to, because I was starting to buy a lot of the alternative rock.
You said 92 on this?
I think.
Yeah, and I
Ned's
was too.
Atomic Dustbin, things like that were kind of creeping into my world. So
plus there was the Soundgardens and I guess that's still Soundgardens and the Pearl Jams and the Nirvanas and shit like that.
Yep. So
there's a lot of other music happening, but it was the Nine Inch Nails.
Well, there
Ministry.
so there was a lot of kind of changing of the guard for me.
Yeah, I definitely was. But I came from this and I loved this.
Yeah.
So every time I would see something, I'd want to pay homage and say, please, man, please.
Well, and I feel like at that time too, it was hard to find good prices on CDs. So you were paying
$14.99.
Yeah,
that's about the standard, right?
Yeah,
Media Play, some would be $17.99. Circuit City, you could get them for $9.99.
Occasionally,
$7.99. So
next up, we've got a soundtrack.
You might have to look at the date on this podcast. Where am I listening to this? 2001?
Right. This is Airheads.
This is a pretty funny movie. Again.
Yeah.
Here come your glasses. Here come my flashlight,
out,
dude. Okay. It's pretty dark in here, too, though.
It
Should have
is.
turned on that light.
Yeah, that's all right.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Motorhead with Ice-T and Whitfield Crane.
Oof.
Is that your 50th birthday party lineup, man?
I was going to call that a turd trifecta, but I'm going to give Motorhead a little more credit than that.
It is Motorhead. Yeah. Legendary, right?
Yeah.
It's not a band I listen to all the time, but I give them props for sure. Respect. Four Non Blondes. White Zombie. Degeneration.
Yeah.
Dude, Primus has... I listened to them back then in the early 90s, and they would come to Salt Lake monthly.
Yes. Yeah.
But there was a point where I just can't do it anymore.
Oh, yeah. I got there pretty quickly.
Yeah. But they're like legendary now. Even those cats I worked with in Backline, the younger guys.
Yes.
Fucking love Primus. They just played at the Complex in Salt Lake City. Mm-hmm. Sold out.
I believe it.
I think they were playing Rush songs.
They did a whole Rush album.
They did?
A tribute to the King or whatever?
That's business. That's smart.
Yeah.
Because they're viewed as that. They're a trio.
Alt-rock version of that, right?
They're a trio, yes. And then you go and you pay homage to the King, who already has a built-in fan base.
And who is now retired from the business.
Yeah.
I mean,
and not playing live anymore.
Right.
If you want to hear Rush songs live.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see how they sounded doing Rush.
Yeah, we might have to, maybe we'll YouTube some of that up.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm not that interested. Someone can just tell me.
I'm a huge Rush fan, so I'm not huge enough to go see Primus play Rush.
Right.
But I wouldn't mind just, if that's all it is my time on just clicking, I can do it.
Yeah, that's cool. What else is on there?
One of Ren's favorites, Candlebox.
I liked the first record.
Just kidding. Oh, I thought I just was rolling you under the bus on that one.
I saw them at the Bar and Grill, and they blew out the sound system.
Did they?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I just can't get Brandon's story out of my head where he went to.
Oh, what's the story?
That he had one of the guys that was in that band. Was he in music school or hair school? And the dude kept saying he was a member of that band, and it was pissing him off. So
the dude was going to beauty school?
Something like that, yeah.
That's funny.
He was bragging about this band. And
the first album was big.
Was big. It's big in Utah.
Yeah.
Was it big outside of Utah?
That I don't know.
I thought it was like a bubble.
It could have been. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Dig?
Oh, I like Dig.
Dig. That record's good.
What's the song?
Curious George Blues.
Don't know that one.
Well, a lot of times for soundtracks, they would be separate.
Yeah.
Like B-sides or something.
Yeah.
Or recorded for that purpose. Prong. I like Prong.
Prong's cool.
The Lone Rangers. Do you know who that is?
I think that was a group of guys that
super group
did a song. Yeah. Might have been some of the guys in the movie too.
Yeah.
One of those dumb things.
Stand up and shout. Stand up and shout.
Yeah.
Stuttering John.
Stuttering John was he from Howard Stern's radio show?
Oh, was it that dude?
Yeah, he put a record out that had a minor hit back in the day.
Stick? Do you know the band Stick?
No.
I don't either. And then Ramones.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Wow, we spent a little bit of time on that one.
Yeah. The Alarm.
Alarm had some good songs.
Good singer.
Can you name anyone? No.
Sold Me Down the River?
Yeah. Yeah.
Early 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. UK band, right? Signed to IRS, that label?
That's the dude that does those color sound records with Billy Duffy.
That's right. Right.
Mike Peters?
That. Yep.
Is that his name? All right. Moving on. Getting into some of Wynn's favorite shit here.
Okay.
Allison Shane's.
You know what, dude?
Facelift.
This record came out killer.
Yeah.
I listened to Man of the Box many times.
Sound like the Doors, but drunk.
That guy nailed it.
Yeah.
What a genius he is. We Die Young is the cranker.
Yeah.
Chains has this very brooding vibe all the time, and they can really slow it down.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're not always ready for that.
Right.
Did you see his Les Paul?
I heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
Fucking nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sap by Allison Shane's. You know, I will say this. I think this is where Allison Shane shines the most, is when they go acoustic.
You know, and I see, what are they peeing on the back? Their own photos?
I don't remember what they're pissing on.
You do this? The flashlight and the glasses.
I think it was some glam bands, now that I think back on it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jeez, huh?
I don't recall who it was.
Bunch of DBs.
We should Google that. I'm sure you can find it.
Guess I don't mourn his death anymore, huh?
Oh,
just kidding.
going hard.
Going hard. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. We'll Google it. Check it out. I think you're right, though. I'm going to agree with you. They were good at that acoustic game.
Yeah.
Because this is the Unplugged era when it blew up, right?
Yes.
I wasn't a fan. I didn't though most of that is just like,
Overall, I wasn't either, but these guys did it.
because those bands were never set up to play acoustically.
Yeah.
So it's just like this guitar not plugged in.
Multitasking over here.
But these guys, with the backup Cantrell singing harmonies, and he was a lot of good melody.
The way they harmonize in fifths,
yeah, it's good.
it's fucking killer.
Great band. R.I.P. Sorry.
The train continues.
Oh, man. Dirt. We called this one out last week, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, them bones. Damn that river. Rooster. I didn't know they stuck wood on here, too.
Yeah.
That was a big soundtrack. Singles.
Singles, yeah. I've got that on vinyl.
You do?
Yeah.
It's got good stuff on it.
Yeah.
It's got Temple of the Dog and
No Temple of the Dog.
Oh,
It's got
they're not on
it's got some Cornell acoustic. It's got the gals from Heart. They were doing a side thing called the Love Mongers, which is them doing just, I think, Zeppelin tunes.
Seattle-based band. How Hart was friends with all these
Yeah.
guys, especially.
Yeah. Did you watch that Allison Shane's Mopop thing from 19 or 20? It's where Mopop selects a band, wins the band and they did the Allison Shane's one.
Yeah.
Heart. Oh, we did, because we said when Heart came on, I said, "Is that Blackie Lawless?"
Yeah.
But she did some stuff with Mark Lanigan. I thought it was phenomenal. Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Anyway.
What? So, this is Jar of Flies, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might be familiar with a single on this.
Oh, dude, that whole thing is fucking... That's my favorite Allison Shane.
This is the one you bought on record, right? No excuses. No, you didn't buy this on vinyl?
I don't have that on vinyl.
Sap.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to look at it.
Hey.
My batteries are dying.
Oh, no.
And there's another shadow that I can't see. Okay, so No Excuses was played, huh?
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah. How does that go? Do you remember?
I'm not going to attempt to sing it. No.
Damn, almost worked.
Nice trap.
Is that it?
Me.
No, it's Heaven Inside Me. Is that the name of that song?
Yeah, which is...
Heaven Inside Me's on that?
Yeah. Heaven Beside You.
Oh.
So next up is the self-titled Three-Legged Dog.
It's all just
Allison
guesses
Shane.
for me, Ren. I like this record, too. I have this in the car.
Yeah, it's good.
Somebody had just this part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that they did these neon covers, too.
Yeah, that was cool.
I like that.
To me, that was the death of Allison Shane's.
This album?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
Well, no, I liked it, but Lane was not on there very much. He wasn't showing up much at that point.
Oh, I didn't know this about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even get to tour on that record because Lane was such a mess.
I like that song again. That's one of my big ones.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Grind is pretty good, too.
Grind is good.
All right. Getting through it.
Yeah. And this is a small box. I wonder how long we've gone already.
Oh, no.
Where are we at?
We are at 33. So go ahead with the next one, man.
I think these small boxes are going to do us well.
Yeah, well.
All right, next up, we've got two releases from a local Salt Lake City band back in the day. All Souls Avenue, ASA. James Woods, Dave Briggs, Tracy Nielsen, Jeff Alleman, and then the later drummer was Derek Briggs, younger brother to Dave. One's an EP and one's full length.
Old Dave, I love Dave, man. Great guy. Works at...
Dave's one of my favorite guys.
Works at... played in Skit Scat.
House of Guitars.
Played in Skit Scat with Johnny.
Johnny and James.
James was in there, too?
Yeah. James was the singer of Skit Scat.
I never saw him.
Oh, I didn't either. I didn't either. They were long gone by the time I moved to Salt Lake.
And I saw him like once at Downtown Music.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't see him play. They were just standing out front,
Okay.
smoking or hanging out. You know?
Yeah.
And Derek's cool. I didn't meet Derek for a long time, and I worked with him doing it during one of the film festivals.
Yeah.
Me and him worked together. He's a great, cool dude, man. Yeah. So I don't know the other dudes. I think Jeff played in Circus, right?
I think so.
We played with those guys.
Good guys, man. I remember I was new to Salt Lake. It was my first real band I played in, Scar. Our first couple of gigs were with
these guys?
ASA, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice dudes, yeah.
Great way to get in there.
Great musicians. Yeah, I really liked them. So.
Cool.
All right, moving on. The Almighty. Power Trippin'? No?
No.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Just a band out of the UK, I think.
Okay, they might have a little bit of... They look like they have an aggressive vibe, do they? Riffs?
Kind of riffy, yeah.
Riffs and heavy drums? I mean, what's the...
Yeah.
That's the look, that's the vibe I'm getting, but there's no photos of...
Yeah. They were kind of cool. They're still around, I think.
You don't got to look at a comparison at all? Anything?
No, I mean,
It's just vague.
Yeah.
You probably haven't listened to it.
I haven't, dude.
Okay. Well, check this out.
If I've got full band, should I just pull out all the records at once?
It's up to you.
I mean, unless it's a massive collection.
Up to you,
But the next up is Amen.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cool live. Cool live.
Douche.
Yeah, I saw them open for Brides of Destruction.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he's a trust fund baby guy.
I've heard he is.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
He acts just like the rest of the guys that are.
Jerry.
And other dudes. But
Yeah.
that doesn't take away from the ferocity and these are savage.
Yeah.
In fact, I got this on silver vinyl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I would love to get...
Which is the self-titled Amen.
Yeah. I would love to see them re-release or reissue.
Would Come for Your Parents?
No, the third one.
This one?
Yeah. What is it? Death to Music? Or Death?
Death Before Music.
Death Before Music.
Yeah, man. I'm with you on these. I dig these records.
Yeah.
Killer.
And great. Fun live.
Yeah, you saw me with your brother, right? You and Dustin and
Vin, maybe?
did Vin go too? Small club?
Maybe?
It was in Salt Lake, right?
Yeah, it was in Salt Lake.
Were they opening for somebody else or?
Brides of Destruction.
Oh, that's the gig.
And there was also a band, Living Things. They were the first opener.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they all came out, the singers all came out and did I Want to Be Your Dog by Iggy Pop with Brides of Destruction. Yeah. It's funny because some girl got on stage to sing with them, like some girl from the crowd, and Casey Chaos from Amen. She was like way taller than him.
Well, he's
tiny.
5'3", isn't he?
Probably. He got her fucking around the throat and just took her down, like fucking just dragging her around the stage.
Hey,
like
Glenn Danzig.
Yeah.
He's got little man syndrome. I mean, put the trust fund together and the little man syndrome.
Yeah.
But hey, again, I love that band. Amen.
Yeah. American Pearl.
I remember this.
Do you?
The cover looks cool.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
No.
God damn it.
Fun fact.
Look at those guys. Everything looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get it in, you think.
Lackluster. The guitar player was on Buck Cherry's
This looks Buck Cherry as shit.
War Machine record. Right.
Did we show you any tattoos yet? Hold on.
Yeah, right.
Get into the booklet. Yeah. So the one of the guys was on Buck Cherry's album.
Yeah, he was with them for a minute.
I do remember that, though. I'll tell you what, this is great, seeing all these. This really sucks for audio only, huh?
Yes, right.
Yeah.
American Hi-Fi.
These guys were on the radio, right? Didn't they have a single?
Yeah. Flavor of the Week.
Is that the name of it?
The single, I think. Yeah.
Right. Can you give me a little snippet?
Well, the dude... Yeah, let me see. Let me clear my throat, right? No, the singer of this band he was a drummer that played briefly in Veruca Salt. Oh. And now he's the drummer for Miley Cyrus. He's the drummer and musical director. He's a killer fucking drummer.
That's a good gig.
Oh, yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
I don't see the song you're talking about on here.
Maybe it was a different record of theirs. They had a couple albums, but...
Anyway, I know hearing that name. Remember that state? Is it still around X96? That was an alternative station that I always listened to back then. It was just kind of the biggest station in Salt Lake City.
Right.
So I do remember this name.
Cool. Not a great record. Well, just I don't remember shit about it. You're going to love this one. Tori Amos.
Oh! It's just, she's a great songwriter, man. Amazing artist. I mean, what can I say? I can't really shit on it. I mean,
it's definitely a mood for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, which,
you know what I mean?
And lately that mood doesn't hit at all.
No, I couldn't listen to it. And that doesn't mean,
Yeah.
I respect it for sure, and her.
Yeah.
She's accomplished. Plus what she did for survivors of abuse and stuff like that, she's like she went far and beyond her. So
she started with a heavy metal band with Matt Sorum in it.
No, I didn't know that.
Why can't Tori read or something like that?
Really?
Tori can't read. Yeah. There was I saw the vinyl at Record Exchange years back.
Get the F out. Before she went solo?
Matt Sorum with his big curly hair. Yeah.
Hagar's cousin.
It was probably like a mid 80s.
That's what you should have done, a band called Hagar's cousin.
It was probably like a mid 80s release. Yeah.
Was it any good?
Oh, I've never heard it.
Oh.
I didn't buy it or anything.
Maybe we can YouTube that up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Up next, one of my favorites.
So I do remember that I was late 80s, early 90s, a huge Nine Inch Nails fan, right?
Yeah.
And remember, didn't Trent sing on a song with her? He did a duet with her, right? But it's not really a duet. He goes like this: "Pass the salt, pass the sugar." He's not even singing, dude.
No.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny.
It's funny. It's like, oh yeah, great duet.
So next up, we got some Ken Andrews solo release.
This is the dude.
Secrets of the Satellite and Secrets of the Satellite Live, spring 2007.
Ken is the legendary chocolate maker from the Midwest. Oh, no. He's the guy from Failure. That's the other Ken Randers.
The guy from Year of the Rabbit.
The guy from Year of the Rabbit. Hey, I did other stuff.
Yeah.
So this is his solo stuff, and you got it signed here.
Yeah.
You were going to wait for me to bring that up.
Yeah.
Ren, great to meet you, Ken.
Still waiting on that call, Ken.
That's right. Was this the time?
The live show, yeah. Saw him at the Bouquet, downtown Boise.
And
on a Sunday night.
His wife and your wife were talking and getting along splendidly.
Charlotte was asking all about what's it like living in Boise. I've been looking at real estate online all day.
And you were like...
in my head, I'm just going, stay cool, man. Stay cool. I'm like, yeah, man, that's cool. And then Steph's like to Ken, well, Ren's a drummer. You guys could start a band. And I'm just like, oh my God. Record scratches.
And he went like this. Oh, really? Cool. Right?
I think he said cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
The patronizing cool. Oh, cool.
It's like your parents. Ren likes music.
Yeah.
He likes
you guys would probably you'd probably get along. You guys should be friends.
That's what my parents used to do. It's embarrassing as shit.
Steph meant well.
I know she did. They always mean well. They mean well. It's just that us. We're like...
Jason Ward was telling me a time he went to see Catherine Wheel.
Yeah.
And he got to meet Rob Dickinson after the show. Jason worshipped Catherine Wheel. And Jason's wife's with him. And his wife's like, he's trying to get his guitar rig to sound just like yours. And same thing, Jason's just like, oh my God.
That's worse. That's 10 times worse. Fuck, Mom.
Jason's just like, oh my God.
God, can you...
I love stories like that.
He should have preempted it before they went. I know this is hindsight, but you think, don't fucking say anything. I know that I know that I love this guy, right? So if we meet them, did they know they were going to meet him, or is it just happenstance?
I don't remember the details.
Oh, maybe they didn't know and they just happened, so he couldn't have preempted it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I love that.
It's great.
Anyway, his solo record, I fucking love that solo record.
Yeah. You pretty much love everything he does.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
Legacy fan.
Still waiting for that call.
It's coming, dude.
I don't think it's coming anymore.
Oh, it's not coming. Because you liked On and all those other bands.
Yeah.
That guy is such a good producer.
Oh, he's one of the best.
Yeah, he's just got an ear.
You're going to love these next two.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Dude, these guys were 10 times better than... I was happy that they weren't doing Blink anymore.
Yeah. Angels and Airwaves. So I like the first record's great. Second record's all right.
It was more airy, right?
Yeah. Oh, it was a little,
swirly, just a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
So
it's kind of surprising.
Hey, man, please,
okay.
this over
Okay,
Blink
cool. I thought you were
any
going to
day.
shit all over it, which I was ready for.
No.
Okay.
No, man, I would... This is just the guitar player, singer guy,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
None of the other two dudes.
The dude who believes in UFOs.
The dude that believes in UFOs.
Yeah.
Hey, got
Why not,
something
man?
to do.
We all got to believe in something.
He's rich as shit. What else do you want him to do?
Yeah.
Better than banging hookers. Is it? No.
I don't know about that. All right.
But anyway.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
Anything but Blink-182. Oh, top hated bands. There's another one for me.
Is it? See, I wouldn't go that far. All right. Let's see if you know this next band. Early 90s.
Okay.
We've got an EP and a full-length album there. They are called Animal Bag.
No.
They were, I would say they were kind of trying to do a Jane's Addiction-y type of thing.
Okay.
But it didn't hit as hard. It was maybe a little hippier.
You meaning less distortion? Or just a little
less distortion, a little more acoustic guitar.
Dippier?
I don't know what you mean by dippier.
I don't really know what I mean by dippier. Like, Pigs in Zen is a fucking... Pigs in Zen. It's aggressive. So no aggression, basically.
Not really.
That's what I mean by dippier.
I liked it okay, though. At the
There's
time.
like No Edge is dippier.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Then I would say dippier.
Because I was getting really excited about this close to Jane's Addiction at the time. Unknown bands.
Right.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. You probably have the MP3s. I probably gave you the MP3s.
I don't know. I'll look.
Okay.
Did we trade files back then?
We
or did. I just read your... Or did I just
Well, we started trading files after I started uploading everything.
Yeah.
Ripping everything, so...
You still got the hard drives, right?
Yeah. All right, let's see if you know this band. Another Animal.
No.
I'm going to hit you with Two Sides of Magic. This was a group. It was all of the musicians from Godsmack and the singer from Ugly Kid Joe.
Isn't that Whitfield Crane?
Oh,
I gotta admit, I like the color scheme of everything.
it's cool.
Pink and yellow.
It's nice looking, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice looking release.
But you just said the two of Magic work. Now, I don't know. I don't hate Ugly Kid Joe, but they're not.
I didn't hate Ugly Kid Joe
I
either.
listened to them.
Yeah.
I'd only heard the single, and then somebody else put the CD on sometime, and they actually had a couple of riffs. Who the fuck is this?
Let me tell you this. The drummer Shannon Larkin, who now
he
plays...
was in Godsmack. That's the connection.
Oh, he is such a fucking cool killer drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm always hopeful that...
Oh, okay.
You know, because he actually played the drums on the first two Amen records. Or maybe even the third one, too. But
Right.
yeah.
I remember these connections now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fucking monster player.
Okay.
Just a fucking basher.
Plus, he had the mic stand probably chucked at him from Casey all the time, too, so he's
Yeah.
good at bobbing.
Agile, right?
Agile, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's the connection. He played an Ugly Kid, and then he played in Amen, and then he played in Godsmack, right?
Well, and then he originally came from Wrathchild America.
No, kid.
Yeah.
Which was the shitty Wrathchild UK? They were bad.
Were they bad?
Yeah. I don't remember Wrathchild America.
They were a thrash band. I want to say from back east,
they
maybe.
were? Okay.
Maryland?
I bet you I have their MP3s,
Yeah.
but I'm not pulling them up.
Yeah.
Interesting. See? I knew it. There's more in here that I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Antarctica. I've got an EP and a... Maybe they're both EPs. Kind of post-rocky, space rock-ish.
Okay.
Not as much melody as I would have hoped for. But I was kind of getting into that when I was getting into that whole kind of Midwest alt-rock scene, like Shiner, National Skyline.
So, you mean not really much melody, meaning
just,
more dense and just noisy?
No, just, I just think they needed a little better writing.
What year? Remember when all the bands were doing opuses?
Is this like early 2000s?
Like
maybe
ambience?
early to mid 2000s, maybe? Hand one over. I'll put my glasses on.
You need the flashlight?
I might. Let's see.
I didn't. Maybe there's a date on there. Yeah, I'm not familiar with them at all.
Yeah, I mean, totally independent release. Oh, 1999. This one. Anyway, yeah. So early 2000s.
Wow.
Late 90s, early 2000s. Okay. Last three of the box are from the same artist. Yeah, I'll just let you take a look at that. It's Anthrax.
Now, are you a big Anthrax guy?
I only really like the sound of White Noise.
Okay, that's the first album with John Bush from Armored Saint.
Yes.
That is a good record.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a really unique vocal style.
He does.
You know? Kind of like old Scott Weiland or something.
You know, it's funny because I think of early Anthrax. To me, they weren't real thrashy. They weren't real heavy.
No.
But they're kind of lumped into the big four of thrash.
It's funny that you have this one because I remember I got this tape and I just got into it because I had it.
Did you? I think I made an effort to go back and get into it. I got to get into earlier Anthrax. Bought that. Did not happen.
This wasn't earlier though.
This is Persistence of Time. What was the release on that? Late 80s?
No. They had Fistful of Metal, which was a different single. That was
83?
the first one.
Fistful of Metal, 83?
Probably, yeah. And then they had an EP, and then that's when Belladonna came on.
Okay.
And then they had Among the Living. No, I'm sorry. Then they had, what's the one with the guy on the gurney on the front? I can't remember the title of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then there was Among the Living, and which was 88? No. Somewhere in there. 86? So that was probably 88.
It says 90.
Is it 90?
Yeah.
Oh, it's close.
I thought it was earlier than that. Okay.
So that would have been out of their... I think the one after, they were pretty thrashier to begin with. Among the Living was when they kind of just went a little more riffy.
Okay.
But still had some thrash. And then this one, well, they had the cover, right? Time.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
Yep. It's a Joe Jackson
Joe
song?
Jackson? I don't know. I thought it was all right.
Okay.
At the time, I didn't have anything else I was into.
Yeah, all right.
This one, of course.
Sound of White Noise.
Return. This is this Bush? This is Bush.
I think it's a combination. It's Attack of the Killer Bees, right? So I think they had Bush on some and
I think you're right.
Belladonna on some.
Almost like a best of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, best. Yeah, Bring the Noise. Belladonna, right?
But I think they did a couple of new tracks on there where they had both guys singing.
Oh, really?
Like one dude did one song or did the verse or chorus. I don't remember the details.
Potter's Field, Hypoluxa Hermes Pan remix. You know who that is, don't you? It's,
No.
Al Jorgensen from Ministry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Paul Barker, that bass player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Paul Barker's passed away, right?
I think so. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds right. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I think you're right. Oh, Room for One More. That's a good track.
Yeah.
Among the Living's on here. Got the Time. Indians. So there's stuff from all of that. I Am the Law. Madhouse is from that one. I can't think of the title. Right?
Okay.
Spreading the Disease is the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the one.
I remember HJ buying an early Anthrax album.
Remember the cover at all?
I think it had that fucking face. That fucking... Might have been Spreading the Disease.
Face. Yeah.
It's like that little cartoon face, like...
Yeah, I don't... Fistful of Disease had that...
Dude with the mouth full of... Yeah. Fistful of Metal.
Armed and Dangerous was the EP, and it just had the dudes on the front in leather.
Okay.
Spreading the Disease has a character drawing of a guy in a gurney, like, freaking out.
Okay.
And then Among the Living has, like, I think it's the old man from the Poltergeist 2. I don't know if you remember him.
I do. I think I had that cassette.
And it's green around him, and then there's some other, like, ghost souls or something. I'm doing this all from memory.
Yeah.
And then you got Time, whatever this one's called, Persistence of Time. I think that's the right order. There might be one missing. So the one with the character face, I'm trying to think.
You know, man, I might not be remembering that correctly.
Do you remember the time?
It was
period?
probably Spreading the Disease,
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Because that was, what, 83, 84, 84, 85, 84?
86.
Spreading the Disease?
Oh,
was
85.
85, okay. I knew it had to have been like when I was 15. Because I got it and I really didn't get into it. It wasn't working for me. So I kind of dropped off. Because I liked Fistful of Metal. And I had the Armed and Dangerous tape. And then when Spreading came out, it's kind of like, I don't really. And then I never listened to Among the Living until much later. I was at a party again.
Okay.
And somebody put it on. It was the production and the guitar sound sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ooh, that sounds good.
Nice.
And then Bush came around, and both of us have brothers, right? Armored Saint background.
Yeah.
So when Bush was going to sing with them, I was like, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yep.
killer. Look at that. Box 1.
Box 1. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, dude. Might not be the best for visuals for our audio, but it's okay. I mean, you get the picture.
Yeah.
If anybody knows of these, or maybe if you're sitting at your desktop, you can, punch them in real fast and take a look.
Yeah.
Kind of a little more interactive. It's a little funner anyway. Just staring at it, right?
Right.
But, yeah.
Cool, man.
Only 16 more boxes to go? 20?
I don't know. I don't think there's 20. No.
So, yeah. All right. I guess we're going to wrap it up, are we?
I think that's probably good. Yeah, we probably went a good hour plus, I'm guessing. So.
All right, man. Well, episode 35.
Down the hatch.
Box 1.